Greetings, my students, and welcome to this channel. This is Logarithm series for SS2 and SS1 students. If you are visiting us for the first time, click on that subscribe button and then the bell icon there, so that you turn on the notifications. It will enable you to be notified when we post the next video of this series. We are starting logarithms. The video will be dropping one after the other, until we finish the series. So now, logarithms of numbers, you may have done it before or not, but we are treating the topic as a combination of SS1 and SS2 curriculum. So please pay attention very well, and then I believe at the end of this series you will know the topic very, very well. Now, in the first place, I want to show you this table here. This table here, if you have a textbook, an SS1 or SS2 maths textbook, bring it and check the back. You see logarithms of numbers. If you don't have it, you can have get four-figure table. So we're going to be using it to shoot this, to go through this class work. Now, if you check your logarithm table now, you're going to see x. You see 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and so on and so forth. Then you now see differences. Okay? Now let me explain how to use this. If I ask you to find 42 under, or let me use 64 under 5 difference 4. If I ask you to find out, what you do is that under x here, look for 64. So 64 is somewhere here. Now check the 64 under 5. Check it, trace it under 5. So this is 64. Okay, you trace it under 5. It will give us 8086. 8086. Okay, so you write it down. Okay, 8086. Then difference 4. You move that 64 to enter differences and check it under 4. So under 4 you have 3. So check whether it's the same thing with your own. So you add it to this number here, and then write down your answer. So we have 6 plus 3 is 9, 808. That's the answer. Just learn. I want to teach you how to use this one first before we start the video. Now let us find something like 80 under 3 difference. Maybe let's say difference 6. So let's look for 80 now. So check 80 in your table. Under x, trace 80. This is 80 here. I have 80 here. Under 3. So trace on to 3. Take it to under 3 here. I have 9047. So we have 9047 difference 6. So trace 80 to the difference section and move it under 6. So I have 3. Okay, so I'll bring it down. Now I add. So I have 0, 5, 0, 9. Is it clear? So this one we're going to be making use of. Then let me also explain antilog, how to use antilogging tables. So turn to the next page. You see antilogarithms of numbers for your four-figure table. So if I ask you to find if you check under x in this thing, you see that each number there begins with a decimal point under anti-logarithms. So I have 0.00 under x, 0.01, 0.02, and so on and so forth. Are you with me? So if I ask you to find something like 0.64 under 5 difference 4, something like that, you will look for 0.64. So 0.64 is somewhere here. This one ends at 0.49. We now have 0.50. So take it down to 0.64. Now this is 0.64. If you take it to under 5, 0.64 under 5 is 4416. Confirm with what you have. Okay, so I have 4416, difference 4. So that 0.64, take it to under difference 4. The answer is 4 here. So you can confirm it. So I'll add it up. Now I have 6 plus 4 is 10, carry 1, 2, 4, 4. That's how to use logarithm tables and anti-logarithm tables. Now let us start the lesson. Let's start the lesson. Very quickly, we are going to look at how to find the how to find logarithms of numbers. Okay, so let's go with like this. Find the logarithms of. Now let's go one by one. Let's look for 685, something like this. 8946. Okay, let me use 5946. 635.4. 84.25. 0.000846. Let's just work on this one so that we digest the information. I just so keep your fourth table open now. We are using logarithm tables now to do this one. We are using logarithm tables now. So my own is ready here. So anyone I ask you to find, you quickly find it from your own table. So now let's go. If you want to find logarithm of this number now, 685. The number does not have a decimal point. Okay, so if you want to find the logarithm of a number that does not have a decimal point, count how many digits you have. Right? By digits I mean numbers. So I have 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers. Subtract 1 from the 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. That is the number of digits minus 1 is 2. You write there like this. 2 points. See what I mean? So the 2 is because you have 3 digits, then the number of digits minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Then we have 2 points. Is it clear? Now, you now go to your table now. Look for the first 2 numbers under the third number. Remember what I said? The first 2 numbers under the third number. You can say the first 2 significant figures under the third number. That is 68 under 5. So let us find 68 under 5. It will give us 8387. Am I correct? So confirm that's what I have. So 8387. You see, it doesn't have a fourth number, so there's no difference. So this is the logarithm of the number now. See what I mean? Let's work this one. Here I have 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now 4 digits now. The number of digits minus 1. 4 minus 1 is what? 3, right? So we are going to have 3 points. Okay, so we now look for the first 2 digits under the third digit. That's 59 under 4. So help me check 59 under 4. Let's see what it gives us. 59 under 4 gives us 7738. Is it 8 or 6? What? I think it's 8. So 7738. You are bring it down here. Okay. Now we have done 59 under 4. We now check difference 6. So we're looking for 59 under 4 difference 6. So now let me get it. 59 under 4 difference 6. 59 under 4 difference 6 is 4. So add it. 8 plus 4 is 12. 4, 7, 7. And that's the answer. So put it here. 7, 7, 4, 2. It's simple, right? Oh yeah, let's try this one now. Take note of what I said here. When there's no decimal point, you count number of digits and then subtract 1. Now, this one has a decimal point. What do we do? If there's a decimal point there, you will count the number of digits before the point, that is on the left hand side of the point. So let us count. 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So it will be 2 points. You see that? So now, let's now find this side. So 63, the first 2 numbers under the third number is 63 under 5. Difference 4. So you can help, you can solve with me now. 63 under 5 is 802 8. Is it 8 or 6? My own is not very clear. I think 8026. So 8026. Then check difference 4. So 63 difference 4 is 3. Now add it up. So we have 6 plus 3 is 9, 2, 0, 8. So it will be, you put it here, 8029. Simple, right? So let's now finish this one. Okay, now look at this one. Here I have 2 numbers before the decimal point on the left hand side. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So you have 1 point. Are we good? So look for 84 under 2 difference 5. So 84 under 2 difference 5 will give us 84 under 2 is 9253. Difference 5 is 3. So I have 9253 plus 3. That is 6529. So 9256. 9256. That's the answer. Are we following? Okay. So now look at this one. You will see that this number here begins with 0 points. For any number that begins with 0 points, if you want to find the logarithm of the number, what you do is that count the number of zeros before the first number or before the first significant figure. Okay, you know when you have 0 points, after all the zeros, the first number that is not 0 is one significant figure. So count all the zeros on the left hand side before the number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros. You write it as bar 4 points. Now, this bar means minus, but because it's on top of 4, that's what we call it bar 4. Now, remember what I said, count number of zeros before the first number or the first significant figure. So that's 4. You now come and check, ignore all the zeros now, come and check the first 2 numbers first. 84 under 6 difference 3. So let us to get it very quickly. 84 under 6 difference 3. 84 under 6 is 9274. Difference 6 is 3. So we have 9274 plus 3. Okay. 4 plus 3 is 7729. So I have 9277. That's how to get it. It's very simple. Let's do like one more. Let's do one more example. Then now go to the next one. Let's take the next one. Next one is let's do 0.0825. How many zeros can you see before the first decimal point? Before the first number, that's 2 zeros, right? So it will be bar 2 points. I told you put bar because of 0 point, okay? So now we're looking for 82 under 5. So very quickly, let's find it. 82 under 5 is 9105. My own is not very clear, so just help me check it. 9105. So check your own. 9105. That's how to find logarithms of numbers. Is it clear? So let's now go into the next lesson. You can finish it. Turn to the next page. Anti-logarithms of numbers. Turn to the next page and make sure you look at this title. Make sure that what is written here is anti-logarithms of numbers. We want to use it now. Okay, so let's look at this question. Find the anti-logarithms of the following. All right. So let us look for. Let's solve 2.2534. We'll find the anti-logarithm of this one. What do we use now again? 5.6312. Very quickly. Bar. Or let us use 3. Or let's use 6.0642. Then let's use bar 5.8164. Let's quickly solve these ones and then summarize the video. Now let us go. Let's find the antilogs. So if you want to find this one, you know what I told you before, that antilogs, all numbers start with a decimal point. Okay, so here you have, when you want to find the anti-logarithm of this number, these numbers, ignore this number, ignore this one. Start from here. Look for 0.25 under 3 difference 4 in your anti-log table. So let us check it. 0.25 under 3 is 1791, and difference 4 is 2. So I have 1791 plus 2. Add them up. 3971. Have you seen it now? Write it down. 1793. Just write it down. Take note of where I'm explaining it now. 0.25 under 3 difference 4. This is it. Now this number you are seeing here, if it is a positive number, unlike this one, if it's a positive number, just add 1 to it. 2 plus 1 is what? 3, right? So you will count 3 numbers from the left. Remember what I said? Add 1 to this number, becomes what? 3, right? You now start from left, count 3 numbers because of the 3 that you got. 1, 2, 3, and put your decimal point. That's the anti-logarithm. It is very simple. Okay? Now let's do it to this one. So this one, check for me 0.63 under 1 difference 2 in your anti-logarithm table. Make sure you're using anti-logarithms. 0.63 under 1 difference 2 is 4276. Difference 2 is 2. Add them up. That's 4278. So write it. 4278. Are you seeing it now? Right, let us do the same thing again. Add 1 to this integer or characteristics. You were taught in SS1 this. You add 1 to this integer or characteristics. 1 plus 5 is what? 6. Let's count 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are not up to 6. What do we do? If they are not up to the number you want, add zeros. Are we good? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your point. That's the answer. So if they are not up to the number you need, what do you do? Add what? Zeros. Okay? Now let's do this one quickly. This one, check 0.06 under 4 difference 2. So 0.06 under 4 difference 2 is 0. Under 4 is 1159. Difference 2 is 1. So add it up. You will get 1160. Have you seen that? Now, add 1 to this. Becomes 7, right? So, count 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the answer. I hope you are clear. Now, let's solve this one. Here, get 0.81 under 6 difference 4. 0.81 under 6 difference 4. Under 6 is 6546. Difference 4 is 6. So add it up. That's 6552. Okay, so you put 6552. Now pay attention. If what you have here has bar, don't add 1 to it. You only add 1 if it is a positive number like this. If it is a negative number, what do you do? The number you have here is what? 5, right? Just put 5 zeros after, before the number. Have you seen it? Then put point after the first 0. So point to the. That's the answer. It's as simple as that. Okay, so now let's do another example so that I can digest the information. Let us do bar 4 points. Let us use 2, 4, 2, 3, something like this very quickly. So help me check 0.24 under 2 difference 3. That's what it gives us. 0.24 under 2 difference 3 is 1746. Difference 3 is 1. So add up, that's 1747. You write it here. 1747. What do you do with this bar 4 now? You will not add 1 because he has bar. Remember what I said. Just add 4 zeros. So you have 0, 0, 0, 0. Then put your point after the first 0. So I put point here. The answer is 0.00017747. That's how to find antidotes. Okay? So now, this is the end of this video. What you have learned now is how to use first law table, how to find logarithms of numbers, and how to find antilogarithms of what? Numbers. If you have not subscribed, click on that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that when we post the next video to this, you will be notified. The next video will be teaching how to multiply, add, divide, and how to multiply, divide, and find powers and roots under logarithms. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.